A tornado touched down in Oakdale, Wisconsin. This is video of that. There was a second confirmed tornado on the ground in Tomah in Juneau County, both from the same storm system that went through parts earlier when we were on the air and is now giving us a lot of rain right now.
And as the storm moved east, it left a path of destruction behind it, knocking down trees and blowing around debris. This tree came down in Green Bay.
Those not experienced tornadoes or downed trees, well, they got dark skies and very heavy downpours that made travel very difficult across our state. We have team coverage of the storms fanned out across our viewing area.
Meteorologist Kristen Crochet and Brian Goddard in the studio tonight with us. Sarah McGrew out in the storm chaser tonight, but we'll start with Kristen.
We'll start with me. All right. Tornado watch in effect now until 1 o'clock. It was extended from 10 o'clock till 1 because the cold front has slowed down. This will more than likely not be tornadic, but in any case, we haven't had a tornado warning now until about 6:45 this evening. However, we are still seeing that front take its sweet time getting through, and you can still see some activity down around the Rockford area working its way into Walworth, Racine, and Kenosha counties over the next hour or so. Heavy rains have been moving through, lots of lightning, gusty winds, and you can now see it starting to make its way into Milwaukee County. Finally, it has taken its sweet time. The north side of Milwaukee now moving into downtown near the Zoo interchange as well, seeing heavy rain out towards Waukesha. We don't have any warnings at this time for severe thunderstorms, but anywhere you see in this light pinkish color, it goes from Sheboygan to Grafton to Menominee Falls to the north side. Those are winds approaching 55 miles an hour, and that's why you're starting to see some wind damage across southeastern Wisconsin. There's also another concern this evening. We'll have Kristen for that.
Yeah, Brian, you mentioned the slow movement of those thunderstorms, and that is causing concern for flooding for parts of southeast Wisconsin. As we look at the radar-based rainfall estimates across the northern part of our viewing area, you can see from Fond du Lac through Beaver Dam down to Oconomowoc out to West Bend, where we've seen 2 to as much as 4 inches of rain. And in some of these communities, it's still raining. These thunderstorms have really slowed down that eastward progression. They're moving very slowly. You can see plenty of rain, thunderstorm action still out there tonight. So we've got a flash flood warning in effect for everybody that you see in this red area, extending all the way from West Bend back to Dane County. That goes until 11:45 tonight. Then we have a flood advisory in place for parts of Dodge into Fond du Lac County. So any of these areas on the roadways tonight, you could see some problems with flooding, and those rainfall rates with the thunderstorms that are still ongoing are very heavy. We were talking about this hours ago. These storms still producing some incredibly heavy rain. So if you don't have to go out on the roads tonight, a good idea to stay home. We'll check in on what those storms look like, and we'll have a little bit more information on the storm damage still ahead.
All right, thanks. Sarah McGrew out in the storm chaser tonight. Sarah, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, Shannon, the rain really started here in Waukesha County about 30 minutes ago, around 9:30, and it's been pretty steady since. Actually, just a few minutes ago, it picked up. I'm going to show you what we're seeing outside here. The rain is coming down. We're seeing flashes of lightning, some thunder overhead too, but you know, like we're hearing, if you really don't have to be out on the roads tonight, avoid it. As the rain comes down in heavier patches, it is hard to see those kind of divider lines. You know, there's been some high winds that have rolled through as well, some service trucks as well that have been in the area. But it's sort of been off and on right now. Right now, it's actually not the worst we've had it. The worst was right around 9:30 when the rain was really coming down, but it's just been steady. And it, like, you know, we were hearing Kristen and Brian talking about it. It just feels like it's moving through really slowly right now. But right now we are on Blue Mound Road heading towards Brookfield. And we are going to be keeping an eye on the storm out here for the rest of the evening. Back to you.
All right, thank you. And tonight we are getting our first look of damage in Sheboygan County. As you can see there, a tree was taken down by those strong winds, ripped right from the ground, some landing even on some homes there. The Sheboygan Police Department is also warning of several power lines down, power outages and traffic lights as well. We have a crew near Sheboygan County and we'll check in with them later on. Tony Atkins will be there in just a few moments.
When warnings pop up, make sure you have a plan to find a shelter. The Pewaukee baseball team sure did. They sheltered in place in the basement of their hotel in Appleton. They're up there for the WIAA state tournament. Glad to see everybody there keeping safe. The first Milwaukee night market of the summer, well, they played it safe as well. Shut down early because of the storms. Vendors began tearing down their tents just before 7 o'clock.
All right, right now, We Energies is reporting more than 60,000 people without power following tonight's storm.
Joining us now on the phone to talk about We Energies' efforts to get the lights back on, Allison Troy, the Senior Communications Specialist with We Energies. From the looks of the map, up north really took it hard, the Appleton area and north. Does that look about right?
That's exactly right. About half of the outages that we're seeing tonight are in the Fox Valley area, Outagamie County, Brown County, and about half are down here in southeast Wisconsin. But the areas where the storms have already moved through, our crews are out working quickly and safely to restore power to all of our customers, and they'll be out there as long as it takes throughout the night.
Allison, does it look, though, that it will be an all-night haul for your crews to get most of those people back on the power grid, or does this look like something you'll be able to handle within a few hours?
At this point, we're still assessing the damage. The storms are still moving through. So once we get an idea of the full extent of the damage, what we're looking at, we'll have a better idea of that restoration time. But we'll be out there working hard until every last customer has their lights back on.
Well, the good news in this, if there is any, it's that it's cool weather coming behind this one instead of the heat like we had the last time power went out for so many people. Allison Troy, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to everybody working hard overnight to get the lights back on. Be prepared before severe weather hits. Get your smartphone out, scan that QR code there on your screen with your camera. You'll download the TMJ4 News app. You'll get urgent weather alerts right to your phone, so you stay up to date with the forecast as it develops, because we are currently in severe weather season.